Alrighty. All right. Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from Amp Live, the Amp Live Real Estate Show, coming to you live today. We're talking about deals today. So if you have a deal, definitely bring it to the table, get some clarity, get some money, and exit strategies and all that good stuff. We're actually going to break down a deal right now. So it's going to be a quick one. I'm not going to do no hour and a half, but it'll be power packed. I'm Eric Jimenez of Amp Live, the Amp Live Real Estate Show. I'm going to go ahead and, as you can see over to the right here, we have, it says, I should have it memorized, but it is what it is. You're invited for a live hot seat, bring a deal, leave with capital, structure, clarity today, 6 p.m. And it's 6 what? I'm pretty on time right now, right? 6 o'clock. It's right on the freaking dot. So awesome. Drop guest for free invite. Also in the chat, there's going to be a couple links. I'm actually going to pop in this link right now for this actual deal automator or calculator for you. I'm going to put that right up in here. Okay, where's it at? 1 second. I'm gonna pop it in there. Oh shit! I'll just give you the link. Don't need all the damn verbiage and shit. There you go. There's the link, so you can actually use it. It is live. It's active. You can use it. There'll be a tab on top if you actually want to move forward and get into the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, which is our new program, our hybrid of one-on-one mentoring and live coaching with deal analysis on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, the support day, and then Friday with some live coaching. And then in between, because of the founders that are already set, and now charter members, there are only a certain amount of charter members that are left. Once that's filled up, then it's going to move to $12,997. And then obviously we'll have what we need inside of the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator to get our testimonials, do the stuff, rock some deals, and expand and grow the community and expand and grow the actual program. Okay, so I'm excited about it. Today I wanted to talk about deals because it's obviously a deals day, gearing up for the week, gearing up for Wednesday Wellness Day, Thursday Deals Day, and Friday for Friday highlights, Saturday training, Sunday rants and raves, and then Mindset Money Monday. So the schedule is the schedule. Try to stay on top of it the best we can in between, still doing business, working with mentees, working with students, doing deals, the brokerage, the lending, all that good stuff. So there's a lot of moving parts and pieces. But we are here for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Okay. So let me do a little housekeeping, make sure that we're rocking and rolling here. I'm going to check the old iPhone, make sure we're good. It's cranking some tunes. I don't know about you, but hopefully your day is going good. All right. Dante Bonte. What's this dude doing? Yes, I've got something for you. Cool. Zillow. Why you send me a Zillow? This is as messy as it gets. Okay. Interesting. All right. Before trip. All good. Try to stay positive attitude, right? With people. All right. But I am on the no noise program and the 1-2-3 program. And time is precious at this point in time, right? As we're rocking and rolling into 2026, 27, and into the future as opportunities rise, we're going to ride those waves of rock and rollness. And that's what this is all about. Okay. So definitely, if you're kicking butt, awesome. Congratulations to you. If you're spinning wheels and you need help, then definitely the Amp Live Accelerator is going to help you. That's what it was designed to do. It was designed to help people get into the wholesaling, fix and flip and buy and hold, because it's all what you'll learn in it is wholesaling, lease options, and subject to with seller financing and a couple of extra little things there for you. You'll have the Vault 1 and 2. So you have all the things you'll need, the contracts, LOIs, all that good stuff, marketing, etc. Instructions on how to find the deals, work the deals, build your CRM, build your machine, right? As well as, mentoring. With that, only with the founding members and the charter members, right? So you're going to get the hybrid of one-on-one mentoring and coaching and live coaching. After we meet our quota and we got what we need there, then it's moving to $12,997, and it's going to stay that way, for a period of time. It makes it a little easier because it doesn't cost as much with the one-on-one mentoring. We do have, that's our flagship. Obviously, it's our one-on-one mentoring, done with you, done for your program. It's a little more advanced. Well, it's a lot more advanced, I should say. But at the end of the day, this is what's going to get you. You don't need anything else. There's no upsells. There's no crazy stuff. There's no extra things you're going to need besides business, right? If you buy a car, yeah, you got to get oil changes. Yeah, you have to change the tires. Yeah, you have to put gas in it, right? So when you ask me, hey, is there anything else that comes with this? Anything else you're going to need? Come on now. Like we're trying to hide something from us. I'm a fucking idiot at the end of the day. I probably shouldn't say that, but it's true. It's frustrating. Some people are just stupid at the end of the day and whiny crybaby bitches, right? And that's for the day. And frustration, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it's just, come on, man. Guys and gals, look, this is a business. Let's rock and roll. Stop acting silly, stupid questions about stuff, right? And you wonder why you're spinning your wheels and things aren't working for you, right? And it happens. It happens to me. It happens to the best of us, right? At the end of the day, we are our own enemies at the end of the day. So check this out. Let's rock, okay? No whining, no drama, no BS. I'm going to get into it, make sure that we're good to go here, and I'm going to share some awesome, cool stuff with you because the opportunity is here. It's coming. It's coming in. If your hindsight's 2020, if you knew what happened the last cycle, if I would have known what was going to transpire, then shit, same thing. All right, let's check it out. All right, let's go. Live. All right, we are live. There we go. Okay, cool. Here we are. All right, so F-bombs, S-bombs, place of passion. Plug the ears if there's children around, things of that nature, cover the ears or whatever. But like I said, I get fired up, and Tuesday's like a Thursday, but it's Tuesday, right? Tuesday is getting fired up and geared up for the week. Wellness Wednesday is cool. Like Tuesday's a sales day. Wednesday's an admin day. Thursday's a sales day. Friday's an admin day with a little bit of love and some sales for recruiting and things of that nature and onboarding and all that good stuff, right? And then the pulse of real estate. So today it's all about deals. So let's get into it. I'm going to break out that deal automator. It's free. There's a link in the chat. There's also probably a link in the post in the feed. Also gave you a link if you want to show your mug, you want to show your face, and you're not shy, and you want to get some content love, or you bring a deal. That's what this is for. Bring a deal. We'll look at it. You don't have to give any addresses because when I pull up these deals, these are actually deals that are in the pipeline that we're working right now. I'm not going to share addresses and things of that nature because obviously you don't want to get circumvented, right? So here we go. And this isn't private because this is open, right? It's open to, this is being streamed live on social media platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, all these different platforms at one freaking time. We're not doing a Zoom call where it's private and locked up. If it's private and locked up, that's reserved for the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing founding members, charter members, and anybody else who comes along, as well as our one-on-one mentoring program. So that's the beauty of it. We use another platform where we train and mentor one-on-one with the American Mentee program. Now, the charter members and founder members are going to get access to that because I want to make sure that you're going to be successful. I want to make sure that we're going to rock deals. If you show up, you're going to get results. If you don't show up, that's okay. I get it, right? And the price of admission is what it is. It's pennies on the freaking dollar. And that's why we're doing it. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I decided to go this route. And without, free is free and free is shit. Somebody has to pay for it. We do. You do if you're giving stuff away for free, okay? And nobody watches, nobody does anything with free stuff, right? So that's the purpose, okay? So anyways, but we're looking for those testimonials and those rock and rollers that we're going to be able to put it on the face of AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. So here we are. Besides that, this is about you, okay? You. 80% is you, 20% is technology. We're going to use a little bit of technology, and I'm going to share what we're doing on these particular properties. But if you got a deal, let me double check, make sure we're good to go here. And they were dropped off in the Facebook groups as well as social media groups and stuff like that. If you got it, I'm going to go ahead and share it. Let me move to the next slide here. And, let me put this up here real quick so you can see it. We'll go here. A little sponsorship and advertising. Obviously, the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investor. Before I get going, definitely scan that QR code, lock in your spots, right? I know like yesterday, day before, there was only 17. So once they're gone, they're gone. Then it goes to 12,997, and I'm fine with that, okay? Because the bottom line is we're going to have what we're going to have. And if people drop off, I get it. We'll replace it. We'll open it up, close it, open it up, close it as people drop off or disappear because obviously that's just life. That's statistics. It's the way it works, right? When you go to a seminar, 97% of the people will not do the program. They'll put it on their shelf and they'll store it and they'll have a 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $75,000 bill. And that's it. They won't do anything with it. Not going to do that here, okay? And the investment is too damn small, so don't disregard it. Show up and gain what I'm going to share with you, right? These are things that no one can take away from you. No one, once you learn it, okay? There's no BS. And I'm going to take the time, and we're going to take the time because that is my goal and my promise to you, to God, and everybody else, including my family, okay? All right, so that's that. Scan that QR code, lock in your spot. Also, our sponsors, I'm going to share this with you real quick. It's AMP Live TV, always real, raw, and standing for truth. Home of the AMP Live Real Estate Show. Host Erick of AMP Live and VIP execs. I'm going to share our sponsor real quick, and then I'm going to get into breaking down this deal. Okay. Should be a QR code there. All right, so it's VIP Executive Realty Lending and Investment, Step into Excellence and Luxury Properties. You can scan that QR code right there and get access to the MLS, Southern California. Now, with this program, obviously, we're bringing a VIP Executive Realty Lending and Investments in as an affiliate partner. So you have access to the real estate side, the listing side, the innovation side, lending side for hard money, private money, and obviously traditional, conventional, Freddie and Fannie Mac and all that good stuff for the investing side of that business, okay? And you'll get introduced to them and all that good stuff. So my resources, our resources will become your resources. So let me get right into it and go from there, okay? So let's get into the breaking down this deal or breaking down some deals. We're already at 10 minutes, so maybe hopefully we'll have enough time for 2 minutes or 2 deals. So let me go ahead and bring this up here. Click that. Should be able to click it and roll it up. If not, I'll just go to the page. Okay, cool. So we're going to go here. Obviously, you pop in the address. I'm not going to put in the address, but we're going to go with the ARV on this particular property. Let me check it out. I believe it is how much? ARV was 504. Okay, so we're going to change this really quick to 504. 504, 123. Current market rent in that area is 39 and some change. We got an existing mortgage on this one. Let me double check on the existing mortgage. Total of 243,911. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back over here. Where's the existing mortgage? Right there, point. Put that right in there. So as you can see, with this, I'm not going to get into it, explain it to everything, but this is live. You can use it. Okay, I gave you the link inside the chat. You can actually go get it, utilize it. And if you decide you want to, you want the whole calculator and the whole deal automator and our other ones for fix, flip, buy, hold, SubTo, seller finance, all that good stuff. Our regular deal automator for cash deals, wholesale deals, as well as everything else that we're talking about. In the Amplify Creator Real Estate Investing Accelerator, you can click this link here, get the full blueprint, or you can, in the Amplify Creator Real Estate Investing Accelerator, where you'll learn SubTo, wholesaling, lease options, and more. And there's only limited spots left, okay? So what this does, we're going to put in the prop stream property data stuff, homework we've already done. We get into the acquisition costs, the rehab budget, holding costs and finance, sale and exit costs. And this will give us a scorecard right now so far as it is, and it may change once I put in some more numbers, right? Right now it says excellent deal, strong deal, pull the trigger, right? So 33% profit margin, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to get into the SubTo financing advantage. That just gives you some numbers of where you're saving. Total cost summary of what's happening, maximum allowable and purchase math right there. So with the fix, flip, what it's going to cost to, when the math comes out, it'll actually give you your 70%, 65, and then SubTo adjusted numbers. And then obviously our purchase price, which we're going to probably change that in a second. But we'll go in here to total cash required, profit analysis, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's go from the top one. We already got all these numbers. Interest rate. The interest rate on this one's not 2.8, so it's not as sweet as the other ones. I believe it was 6.5%. 6.5%. So it'll change a little bit, but not much. Okay, 6.6, 6.5. There we go. Purchase price on the property. For this, remember, we can go a little bit higher than what a fixer or what a wholesale deal or what a cash deal is, I should say. So we got 243,000. Okay, so we're going to be offering 200. I believe it's 316. I think it was. Let me make sure. $316,000. Okay, so that's $316,000, and because they're going to go into foreclosure, and they're motivated. So cash to seller is going to be a little higher. So we got the difference here because they're about, I believe, 20,000, and then behind them back payments 3 months. So that's 20, and then we added up. NOT is coming up in June next month. With that NOT, about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on top of that. So we're going to be close to 30 grand, okay, for just to make up the back payments of this right here. So we're going to be up to about 243, 53, 63, 373, 273,000, right? So I believe the purchase price, we always like to put the purchase price of what we're buying it for and then put the cash to the seller. So we're going to be 276, 123, and then money to the seller. We're going to give which is 76. I believe it was 75K. And then you got to catch up the arrears, right, which was 30,000. Closing title. Now, this could be depending on where it is, closing and title, right? Obviously, we don't need closing and title if we're going to do a table closing, if it's SubTo. If we're going to fix and flip it, then cool. Then we'll get a binder. We'll do a couple other things. So we'll use title insurance and all that good stuff. Yes, we're going to use $100 money deposit. Rehab on this one because it's a newer property. It's nice. It's let me see when it's built. I'll go ahead and share that with you. This property was built in 2005, so it has nice bones. It's nice and juicy. It's a nice big-ass house, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 3,000 square foot. So, and I believe it has, I'm not sure if it has a pool or not. I have to double check, but it doesn't matter for the purpose of this live, right? But on this particular deal, let's keep on rolling. This is in the high desert as well. So let me go ahead and see the building square footage, 2005. No, there's no pool. I'm looking right now. 2 stories. It's a pretty big, decent lot, right? About 6,000 square foot. We like the 7,000 or 8,000 square foot lots because then we can actually rock some ADUs in Southern California, crazy Southern California. Now we're doing rehab because it's just going to be cleanup, right? Because we might decide to keep it and then continue to rent it or turn it into an autism house of some sort because I like the area. And so that might be the case. But I know that, let's just say for shits and giggles, we're up here and it says, look, it's still a solid deal, Titan rehab, right? But we're looking at a 2,600. So we'll do a 2675 times $35 a square foot. We're at 93,000, but that's if we redo the kitchens, the bathrooms, the floors, all that good stuff, right? The molding, nothing of the mechanicals. Some love to the front yard, some love to the backyard. Maybe paint the fascias, a couple of things like that, and the eaves, right? We'll decide if we have to do that or not. But other than that, I believe it has tile roof, so you know it's a newer property. And that's like 93,000 if we did just the cosmetic thing. We're not going to do that. So this is going to be a simple cleanup. So, and I don't like doing the numbers at, 15, 20, 25 bucks a square foot. I know we could, but I know that this, the 20,000 is not, it's not a lot, right? I believe we have what, total rehab, 20,000, but let's just go ahead and change that. Okay. I'm going to at least put 35,000 bucks because everything is pretty nice in that house. And I'm going to leave it at 35, and that's just to give it some paint, some love, and even then, it might just put it back on the market and sell it as is with a little bit of love and cleanup. Okay, contingency 10%, expected rehab. It's going to be like 1 week is all it's going to need. So put 1 month on there, but we'll put 2 months because holding costs. Usually holding costs, I want to put 6 months, so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put 6 months, and it's going to pop it out. Okay, and it's going to say, okay, look. A week deal. Now it's a week deal, right? Do not proceed because we got 6 months of what on there. It's at 11.7%. Now there are investors that go 8, 9, 10%. I'm fine with 10 to 13% return investment when you're pushing volume. So there's still money to be had there. That's for a 6-month pad, but I know it's not going to take 6 months to sell this bad boy. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. We'll go with half. We'll go with 3, and we'll see what it does. Okay, marginal, lower your price. So lower our price, which we can. So I'm thinking, okay, if we do that, then let's go to 65,000 and see what it does. Now we're getting up there to about 16, which I'm happy with. It's not too bad. All right, so we're going to go and we'll keep on rolling. Make sure that I can see the screen, or you guys can see the screen here. Okay, cool. You can see the screen. Good. Let's see what we got over here. Just kind of just go along with me here. All right, we're all good. Cool. All right, once participations join, they will appear. Okay, cool. All right. So bring those deals down the wire. Let's go. All right. Sound like a damn carnival. All right. Let's go. We're gonna, what do you call it? Have you ever seen that? You ever seen that where they, I'm talking a little low too. I don't know why, but probably just to mind other people what's going on here. But you go to the carnival and they say, we're gonna guess your weight, right? We're going to guess your weight. All right, so let's guess your weight. Let's guess the deal. Let's guess your deal. Let's put your deal on the table and let's see where the money's at and see where the exit strategies are. Is it a wholesale deal? Is it a fix and flip? Is it a buy and hold? Is it a SubTo? Is it a seller finance? Is it rent to own? Is it a lease option, right? Is it a jabroni deal? All right, so let's go. All right. Yeah, too much coffee. Okay. All right. Woo. Here we go. So 40,000 additional cash, right? So we can do hard money. You could pop in hard rent money if I needed to. If I was going to actually, I'll do this after I lock it up and do all the good stuff and then figure out the numbers. I can do it now, which I always like to do is figure out the numbers that if I was going to buy this hard money, this is what it would cost. If I was going to buy this SubTo, this is what it would cost. If I was going to buy it cash, this is what it would cost, or private money. Now, in this case, we're going SubTo on this particular deal, okay? So we're still marginal, 16%. Contingency, no hard money, additional loan. We're going to do the 40K because that's going to take, we got to add this all up where you got the sellers. We got to reinstate, right? So it's actually going to be a little bit higher. So this is going to change the number. All right. So let me pull this. Let me put up 60, 1, 2, 3. Preliminary numbers. See what it says. Oh, marginal, lower your price. Okay. So anyways, we're going to keep going. Okay. Property tax. Agent commission. We're not going to need this to acquire the property. When we sell it, yes, probably. So we can put those numbers in there when we turn around and exit and sell this property. Seller concessions possible if we don't do an awesome bang up job with the rehab. Staging and marketing, we like to leave that in there. Look, if we use it, boom, we're going to save the commission, right? And if we, sell it without an agent. If not, then yeah, it's going to be an extra $3,500 expense, right? So selling and closing costs for the time we get to sell it. This is exit, right? When we do close it, I will tell you that up here, closing title escrow. This is not going to be that much, man. It's probably going to be more like $2,500 because of how we do it. And when you come aboard, the Amplify Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, I'll share how that works, as well as short sales and pre-foreclosures and all that good stuff. Okay. So this is about right. 30 days on the market. This one's on. Let me see. This one's a pretty hot deal. Pretty hot property. Let me check out the days on the market for this one. Market is, let's see, last 30 days. Come on, it's loading. So let's see what we got. It's about 37 days on the market. Not too bad. Things are moving in that little area, so cool. We're going to put 35 just for shits and giggles to be more accurate. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's go up here and see what we got. 16.4% profit margin. All right. So these are the numbers just to show if you're saving money and all that good stuff. So nothing's happening here, right? Because the rate's the rate. Okay. On here. So total summary, right? So we got total rehab with contingency 38.5, monthly other holding costs. Did we put in the mortgage payment? I think we did. Let me see. What is more? Oh yeah, $2,900. So the mortgage payment is $2,900, and the area market rent is 39. It's only about 1,000 buckaroos there. So at the end of the day, we'll go ahead and do what's the other costs, total holding costs, all in 11,000 for the 2 months. 504, 22 for agent concessions. If we can sell it with just the marketing, right, then that'll drop down, eliminate $3,500 from the 22, and that's all gravy. Comes down to the bottom line, to the profit margins, right? Staging and selling is at 35, right? Staging and selling costs. Net proceeds, net resale proceeds, 473. Maximum allowable offer. Now this is important right here. Check this out. So that's a 70%. We'd have to offer 270, 65, even 244, right? Maximum allowed for our, what do you call it? SubTo. Our purchase price 276. Okay, purchase price maximum allowable offer. So it's over our maximum allowable offer if you're doing like a wholesale deal, but we don't live in that world. Okay, so down, cash to the seller. So that's what we're doing. We're not doing a seller finance, so we're just gonna reinstate the loan, give the seller some money, catch up the arrears, closing costs, rehab, holding costs 11 grand, total selling costs, right? All cash in 177,000. And we're looking at gross proceeds. We're looking at a gross profit. It's more like net, I should say, $82,419. Profit margin 16, some change. Active market's good. Moderate good. Now you got to remember with this spreadsheet, I'm going to go ahead and change this for you real quick, right? You can see all this, and then I'm going to put this slide up here so you can see it. So this is what you actually get. So you can go there. It's live. So if you need it very quick, it's mobile optimized. You can go pop in your numbers real quick, and you can go, okay, cool. Take a screenshot or whatever, or send it to yourself. And then, but this, when you download this, you'll be able to download this, have it where you have access to it. There's 4 tabs. right here. So you have the flip calculator, rehab detail, maximum allowable offer, and obviously you're going to have the exit strategies in regards to 1 month, 3 months, all the way up to 12 months. If you put a 6-month pad, it's going to tell you where you're at profit margin wise to know, hey, is this a good deal? Can it sustain 6 months? Can it sustain 12 months and all that good stuff? So it's good to know these things. You should know these things. Okay, so let me see. I'll put this back up here. I'm not sure what section is that. Okay, that's the actual deal automator. Okay. And when you go there, obviously you'll be able to use it automatically. It's free. Click the link. It's in the chat. It's in the post as well. The same token, if you want to rock deals like this, you can click this here. And I'm going to share this tab with you. And you become a charter member and come aboard. So it's obviously $19.97 for the charter members. After we get the charter members and founders are already set, it's $12,997. And we're obviously going to be working with you. You're going to get everything that you need. You're going to get the vault. You're going to get the deal analysis on Wednesdays. If you show up, bring those deals to the table. We'll break them down. It's going to be a hybrid of our one-on-one mentoring as well as our live coaching. Okay, so that'll be on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, bring your deals. We'll rock them. We'll knock them down. We'll point you in the right direction. If you want our help, then boom, we'll JV, we'll partner up and paper up and all that good stuff and help you rock them to get them paid. At the same token, Fridays will be live coaching. Where actually everybody who is a founding member and a charter member is going to get access to where we mentor our one-on-one. We have our one-on-one mentoring program, which is the American Mentee program. So you have access to that, meaning you'll have access to myself, my team, 7 days a week. Okay. And you'll be able to ask questions and do all the good stuff within the timeframes that are allowed, obviously, right? Because we're not robots, right? We're not AI yet. We're not doing the robot AI yet and all that good stuff, right? So we're all humans. And to get you onboarded, yes, we still use humans to onboard, okay? So it is organic and we'll, until it's not, right? But promise you that. So it's very easy just to come aboard. It's easy peasy, purchase the program, get instant access via email, start rocking immediately. Apply the superpowers in real time, close your first deal, and we'll rock together, right? And the reason why this program works is because, look, it's not theory. It's battle tested, right? It's live strategy. It's the AMP Live method. It's what our mentees have gone through. It's what I've gone through for the last couple of decades. There's real scripts used in live deals, proven systems, and straightforward execution, no fluff and no BS, which is the way I like it. Hopefully you'll respect that as well. You can just go ahead and click that right there. Very simple. Excuse me. All right, let's see if it pulled up. Okay, so it's easy peasy. You can go and you just click that and it comes and you can just lock in the American Mentee program, or should the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. All right, 627. Okay, so we're almost done here. But that was easy peasy. Let me maybe look at one more. Let me see what I got on the table here. See what's juicy. That one, let's see, what is this one? Okay, that's in LA County. It's not bad. Let's check out this one. Lake Elsinore is interesting. So I'm seeing a big uptick of properties in Lake Elsinore. Let me see, who is this? This one's a little tight. I believe this one might be close to a short sale, but let me see. It's nice pad, around $614,000. Retail, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,600 square foot again, built 2006, so that's cool. Not much equity, maybe 100 and some change, but let me see what type of mortgage. Okay, mortgage is cool. So this could probably work as a simple SubTo with a couple of. Let me pop it in. See what it pops out. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it for shits and giggles. Got a couple of minutes. All right, so we'll purchase it for what is owed, and then we'll go backwards from there. Let me go ahead and recall this screen. There you go. We'll pull it back up. All right, cool. So let's go back. Let's start with here. So this is going to be after ARV was a 615. So this one's 615. 1, 2, 3, 615,000. Boom, says 30%. Current market rent is about the same. This is Lake Elsinore, so it's kind of a crazy little area. Let me see what the area rent was for that. This particular property, Where's it at? Let me see. We'll go here. We'll punch that in real quick. You can't see my screen, but it's all good. So you can go to different places. You can go to Airbnb DNA. There's different platforms that are inside of the Amplive Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, where we should suggest. This is actually going to auction. It's hot and heavy. It's already going to NOT, Notice of Trustee sale. But let me check out. I want the rent. All right, it's a little lower, 34 and some change. So current market rent is $34.77. Existing mortgage on this one is, let me see, where we at? Right here. Is that it? Yep, that is. Nice pad. What's the mortgage on this? Oh, 23. I like that. Oh, 495. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. 495. Let's call it 496. Okay, 496. Where you at? Oh, right there. So this is going to be current market rent. Existing mortgage balance is 496. Interest rates a little lower. This is one of those, I think, juicy interest rates. Let me check. 3.1. Mortgage payment's pretty low too, so that's good. So we got 3.1. It's lower than this one too. 333. Awesome. This one says negative. I'm giving too much cash away because there's not a lot of equity, so we're going to change this. Purchase price is going to be 496. Was it 496? Let me double check on that. Okay, long day. So bear with me. Here we go. Yeah, 496. We're good. Okay, so 496. We're going to go 496. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one more. Okay, cash to seller. 10 if they're lucky. Okay, that's just being generous. We got to catch up the arrears on this one. I believe they're, let me see, what was it? Catch up arrears for 496, 10,000. What was it on this one? Let me see. Take a look. Scroll down here. Foreclosure. Okay. 496, 70, actually 70,000, 65. Okay, here we go. 55,000, some change, a little higher than normal. Let's see where the money's at, see where we can make the money, because right now it says negative, right? Weak deal, do not proceed. No, it's a fucking D. All right, so let's go. Keep on going here. Purchase price, 10,000, catch up arrears, closing cost title. We're going to go total rehab, 35K. This is $2,600. Another cleanup deal, buy and hold. Or if we decide to go retail, then yeah, it's going to cost a lot more if it really needs it. Expected rehab duration. Things take that long, but it's still Lake House and okay. 60K. Additional loan amount at the end of the day. Property 2.5, 2.5. We're all good here. And it's saying no good. All right, so we might have to just pass on this one. But where can we make money on this, right? How can we take it over, right? We got 650 ARV. We got a $500,000 mortgage. There's only $107,000 in this deal, but I like the interest rate, and I like this right here. So maybe there is zero, no money. Rehab. I'm not going to do no rehab. Maybe just clean it up for 10K and rent it and keep it. It's not smart, but I get it. Total rehab. What was it? Oh, catch up arrears. So that was 55. We're not getting away from that. One more zero. What do we got? Oh, it's even weaker. Okay. All right. So let me see what we can do here. What can we got? What do we got? 55, 25. Maybe drop that down to 10. Okay. Contingency expected. This is going to be very quick. It'll be 1 month because once we get in, just rent it out. Additional loan amount, 59,000. I don't think we'll need all that. Definitely going to need the rehab money, right? Or we're going to need to reinstate the loan for sure. Okay, so we're at 2%. To reinstate that loan, property, 35 days on the market. This profit's pretty tiny, so it's super tiny, super tight deal. And we would need the 75K at least, and that 75K would come down the wire as maybe our private money loan for a duration of time until we're able to refi it out. So We'll change this to 0 right now. I'm not going to get into hard money and what it would cost, but I'll share that with you when we actually break down these deals, because the exit strategy would go after some private money, but it's tight, right? We got to make sure the LTV is going to be there before we take any hard money or put any hard money into it or private money. So it's still marginal. There's not a lot. There's nothing in it, to be honest with you. As you can see, profit margins too. There's 12. So this would be it says right here, active market's good, moderate, spread, comp spread sucks, profit margin is not good. So it was obviously says right here a C. So marginal, renegotiate. There's nothing to renegotiate, even if we go bare bones, okay, and we pay this and we're able to sell it maybe for more or not. The interest rate's the interest rate. 496 stays there. The rears have to happen. Closing costs, if we do a table closing, just do the title and all that good stuff. Can we eliminate those fees? If we do a table closing, we could. We get rid of that and just do a cleanup. But obviously, it's going to be at least a couple of $1,000, right? What else do we got here that we can eliminate? Even if we do staging and marketing, we're not going to need that. It's going to be 0. Closing costs when we sell it, it's going to be 0. All right, so then we're up to about 30 grand gross profit, but that's just to have a little bit of equity. We're looking at more about what's the equity here. So if I pop up the old calculator, we're looking at equity and renting it. We'll get a cash flow from 31 to 34. $1,000 minus taxes, Uncle Sam, and all that good stuff, right? So it's very, very small amount of cash flow, but we're buying it for the long term, right? So when we look at all that to get our money back, which is the biggest thing, is here. Okay, so we're looking at 615, 496, and then let's take a look at one more. Let's see what other juicy one we got. So that's definitely doable, and take that one down. But I'll put it on the market and sell it and list it through VIP execs. I think would be the smartest thing for the seller and even for us. Save that time. Okay, so we got this one's LA. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I don't want to go too long. We got actual stuff to actually be doing, which is deals. So let me see what we got. Mountain owner. Okay, this one's on in Los Angeles, right? This is actually a $2.3 million property. There's a 2,500 square foot property on this one particular one. Let me see. That might be too high to work on. It's not high. It's just I don't want to put up any hopes here. Maybe we do this one. It's 1.6. Okay, we do that. Why not? Let's do shits and giggles. Okay, let's see. Do we have mortgage payment and all that good stuff? Let me see. This one have mortgage payment? No, don't see any mortgage payment there. So we got to move on to another one. Now, if we go cash, we could probably pop that in cash and go 70 cents on the dollar for that one, and you'll be able to do that. Maybe shits and giggles. We should probably do that. But let's see what we got here. Oh, this one I like. Oh, this is the one I've been working on. I like this one right here. Okay, we're gonna do this. This one is how much? 888,119. I'll do this one. I'm gonna wrap it up after this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to add some numbers here. So we got boom retail. Current market rent on this is. Let me go down. Whoops. Our current market rent on this bad boy is okay. We got it. I like the payment too. It's $2,000. Estimated balance is 428. 585. Interest rate's 2.99. I like that. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Okay. Oh, where are we going? We got to go down here, over here, and over here. Here it is. All right. So existing mortgage right there. Boink. 428. It's actually 3765. And this is what was it? I think it was 2, right? 2.99. We're down close. Yeah, that's okay. 2.99%. And is a 2001 monthly payment. Purchase price is going to be the 428. 428. Cost to seller. Double check here. So this obviously has some equity in it. Even this one would be best just to list it and get it sold if they have time. If not, they're gonna get hit pretty hard. It's already in default 19,000. That's 3 months ago, so they're probably up to about 33,000 as well. And there's an auction date coming up fast. All right, so let's go. Cash the seller. Catch up arrears. Closing costs per a little bit more. Go to rehab. Commission, yes, concession, staging. Check days on the market real quick. Always check your days on the market to indicate whether an investor wants to do it or even if you should do it or not. All right, so it is a little longer. It looks like it's 69 actually, so it's crazy in California. Whenever that shit was selling in 6-7 days. All right, so it's going to be 69. Here we go, rock and roll. Still solid, 17.9%. Got in all the numbers already. Let's see what it pops up. So it said solid deal, 17.9. Some savings here. Resell. 39.78 numbers I'm looking for. 70, 506, 65 if you're going to go wholesale and write up some offers. Our SubTo adjusted 507. We're actually under, but we're really not because we're going to be cutting a check to the investor or to the seller because we're putting 150,000, 35, 4, 60. Be up to for a little chunk of cash. Net says gross, but it's net. It's actually $150,000 net and some change, 17.9% interest rate. Okay, so that's it. All right. So if you like access to all this good stuff, I'm going to share this tab with you again. Easy peasy, and it should be down below. I'll pull it up. I believe I can go ahead and pull this up with the QR code, or it should be here. Let me see. I bet you it's just right here. There it is. You can scan that QR code right there. Boink, boink, boink. Lock in your spot. For the Amplified Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, keep on rocking and rolling. If you have any deals, send them down the wire, okay? We'll underwrite them, get you an offer in the 24 to 72 hours. Anywhere in the United States of America, from the East Coast to the West Coast and everything in between. We do love Texas and the Texas Triangle. Love Southern California, Northern California, and we'll probably pawn it off to other investors that are out there. We like the 4 counties here: San Bernardino County, Riverside County, Orange County, and yes, LA County, Los Angeles County. Are the areas that we're working for Southern California. It's drivable. It's easy peasy to get to. As long as there's no traffic, right, we can get to them. So if you send stuff down the wire, if you got some Southern California properties, they don't always have to be NODs, pre-foreclosures. As long as it's a distressed situation and the seller is flexible, then we'll work with it. If it is your contract, if it's someone else's contract, then please make sure it's not a copy and paste or a daisy chain of some sort. And we will paper up with the NC&D. It's called a non-disclosed, non-circumvent agreement, as we're sharing private information from the seller, our stuff, and your stuff and everything else. So it keeps everybody honest to a degree, as long as you don't say, like some people will say, right? It's very rare. Maybe 1% will say, hey, it's just a piece of paper. I'll wipe my ass with that. And I'm like, okay, next. Good luck to you. Have a great one, right? We're going to move on. The other 99%, technically humans are honest. So they'll sign it. They know and NDAs are, hey, they're used in the entertainment business, used in the rock and roll business, they're used in regular business and corporate business and all that good stuff, right? So they do hold water, okay? So the NDNA, so it's a NCND, so non-disclosed, non-circumvent agreement. Easy peasy stuff, right? And we'll get you what you need and vice versa if you got them, or we'll serve up deals to you for whatever reason we don't take them down, okay? So think about that, whether it's single-family property. We're also looking at, obviously, some multifamily type stuff, or any houses that are a little bigger that we can use for autism houses would be great. So those overpriced turkeys or those overbuilt turkeys, we'll look at those as well, all right? Anywhere in the United States of America, but we are looking in the Texas Triangle and Southern California. All right, so don't be afraid if you have Southern California deals, send them our way, and we'll take a look at them and go from there. If you do need some hard money, private money, definitely tap in. If I can plug you in, great. I would suggest just become an Amplified Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator charter member for the price of admission, it's well worth it on all fronts there. Even for the private money and access to the brokerage and the private brokerage to have access to that is priceless. Okay. So you definitely reach out, touch bases. Let's rock and roll. I'm going to go ahead and move on and close this little chapter. Tomorrow I'll be back for Wellness Wednesday, Thursday Deals Day, Friday highlights in the pulse of real estate, Saturday for some Saturday training and field training, Sunday rants and raves, and then back to Mindset Money Monday or Mindset Monday, and then we'll be back here for our Tuesday Deals Day. So happy hunting, happy rock and roll. Go get those deals. If you ever want to bring those deals to the table, definitely reach out and touch bases, and we'll get that. Let's see what we got here, and we'll get that done, and we'll move forward. You can also DM Open Door Policy, like, love, and share. Appreciate it. I know a lot of people watch, the people I've talked to, they watch this stuff, but they just say, hey, I get it. Like, love, and share. It helps out the algorithms, helps us out. If you got a business you want us to share, then definitely share it, send it our way. We love to promote it and push it out there after we chit chat and talk. I am a person, yes, we got to talk, we got to chat. I'm not big on a bunch of text messages, 20,000. It's cool. It's cool when you're training because you can talk to a bunch of people through text and all kinds of stuff like that. But when it comes down to business, and we're going to rock and roll business, and we're going to talk, no problem. Give me your number, email, and I'll shoot you mine, and we'll see if it's a good fit. If it's a good fit, we'll rock and roll. If not, no harm, no foul. It's okay. We're not going anywhere. I'm sure you're not going anywhere, right? And we'll just move forward either way. All right? So rock and roll in all that you do. Thank you to our sponsors, VIP, Execs, Realty, Lending and Investments, and Luxury Properties, Step into Excellence, as well as Amp Live Media, a media broadcasting and marketing company that powers us and others across the United States of America, and Amp Live, the American Mentee Program, the only true one-on-one mentoring program of its kind, where we mentor you and others across the United States of America. Nobody does what we do, as well as our newest program, right, which is the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, a hybrid of our one-on-one mentoring program where we mentor you one-on-one with some live coaching, deal analysis, and yes, we will JV and we'll partner up. And our whole goal is to help you get your first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, sixth, seventh deal, and then continue to start building a business from there, okay? By us bringing all the resources to the table. There's no upsells, nothing you're going to need extra. You probably have what you already need already. And if you do, skip tracing is not expensive, right? Pulling data is not expensive. Making a phone call, right? Making a phone call is just time. But we'll show you those things. It's the Amp Live method. That is the beauty of this all, is understanding and knowing how to lock up deals, how to talk with sellers, how to take it from a lead to an appointment to an offer to what? A deal where you have a contract, a bag of gold to be able to market it and sell it to an investor and cash it in and turn it into some mean green, which is the COE, close of escrow. Simple enough, okay? So it won't make it any more difficult than that. Without further ado, rock and roll in all that you do. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. This is Eric signing off for Amp Live TV and the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing show here. And I appreciate it. I love coming out here and doing this stuff and sharing this stuff. Definitely, like I said, like, love, and share. I appreciate you. Keep on rocking and rolling, and we'll see you tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday. All right, bye-bye.